Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is Juan again. I just wanted to show you a quick video on the smartwatch I just purchased. This is the Pebble Time. I used to be, or I still am actually, a big fan of the Pebble smartwatches, mainly because of their compatibility and their very user-friendly ecosystem. I think Pebble is probably responsible for starting the whole smartwatch craze, and their latest line is the Pebble Time. This was completely crowdfunded through Kickstarter, and it beat all kinds of records for being one of the fastest crowdfunded device. I think what I really like about the Pebble smartwatch is that it really is a watch that has been, you know, um, smartened, I guess is the best way to say it. Nowadays most smartwatches like to take the Samsung Gear and the Android Wear and the Apple iWatch. Really, what they're trying to do is grab a very powerful smartphone and make it smaller and make it dumber so that it fits on your wrist. Because I never thought that having a touchscreen on such a small screen would be useful in any way, especially if you have big hands like myself. So what the smartwatch or what the Pebble Time tries to do is actually try to make the quick glance functionality of a regular watch and just add additional features. This particular smartwatch, for example, doesn't have any kind of touchscreen. You have three buttons on the side and another one on the left side here. This one is actually your back button. You can see some of the animations. This is a smartwatch face. It uses e-ink, so this display is always on. E-ink is the same technology that you would find, for example, on e-readers such as the Amazon Kindle. And because it's always on, and because it uses e-ink as opposed to an actual touchscreen LCD, for example, it sips battery life. I mean, not doesn't sip. It's very, very efficient with battery life. I'm actually charging right now, but it's only because I've had this for about almost a week now, and that's about how long the battery will actually last you on this guy. Normal smartwatches, for example, like the Samsung Gear or the Android Wear, you have to recharge them every night. They probably will last less than a day. But this is not only a great battery life on this phone, but again, it'll last the actual 7 days that's touted by the company, sometimes even longer than that. And it is fully customizable. Here you have these features called timeline. Basically, it allows you to just gather information, information such as weather and sunrise, sunset, temperature. You can actually fully customize this as to what information you want it to display. If you hit the middle button, you'll go into the various menus available. It's context sensitive. If you're back in the smart, you can hit the small button here and you can see it helps you track your health. You can control your music. Let me see if I can focus there. Notifications, alarms. You can send text messages. It does have a built-in microphone right there on the side. And the fully customizable smart or the watch faces. You have additional apps. This is the Misfit app. This is another health tracking app. You have the stopwatch, timer, additional apps, Pandora, GPS, just additional apps. And these are all, I mean, it has a very large ecosystem. It's very developer friendly. And you can, and what's also really great is that it's actually compatible with both Android and Apple. I'll show you here. I have my Note 3, for example. And you can download the app. Let me see if I can get it to focus. You can download the app Pebble Time. And here you can customize all the smart features. These are actually all the faces that I have loaded. This is the one that you actually just saw right now on the device. But I can hit the little plus sign here and it takes me to the Pebble quote-unquote app store, if you will. You can see there's a lot of customizable faces you can add to it. A lot of very neat or neatly designed faces that have been done by various developers. Again, very friendly towards indie developers, and so there's constantly apps and faces being added to the store. Let me pull it back here. So again, the fact that it's compatible with all devices is actually a great feature. It is also fully waterproof up to 30 meters. You can actually see there the back says 30-meter water resistant. And the bands can be replaced. This actually comes in various colors, but I chose the white one. I just kind of happen to like it. Kind of like that stormtrooper look. And you can remove these. It actually accepts any 20 millimeter, wristbands. This is actually a rubber wristband, and it can be removed and added for any custom one. They actually sell many custom bands just from normal watches on Amazon that you can get for really cheap. So the possibilities are pretty endless, and it's actually very simple to remove. You can actually see right there. You just snap it right off and put it back on. A lot easier and a lot more um, interchangeable and compatible than the Apple iWatch, which I think is ridiculously expensive, by the way. This particular smartwatch actually has a lot of built-in functionality, and it only costs about $130. If you go to the Pebble store on the actual website, they actually give you 10% off. The normal price is about $150. I think Best Buy was trying to sell it for $200, but then when you go, you can do their price match from the straight Pebble.com website, and they will match that price for you, as I understand it. But again, this is a great smartwatch, and it has not left my wrist other than to charge it today. It's actually the first time I've charged it since I purchased it, and it has been about a week. So thumbs up if you like the Pebble, and if not, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys.